أعزائي الطلبة والطالبات، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. مرحبا بكم في درس جديد من دروس النهارده. معاكم عادل بسيوني، وإن شاء الله النهارده البداية مع كتاب يونت 7 lesson 1 and 2، وتحديدا بيج 34 صفحة 34. نروح على طول للسؤال الأول. read and complete the text with the words from the following list. اقرأ وأكمل الفقرة بكلمة مناسبة من القائمة. الكلمة الأولى هي frogs ضفادع، live يعيش، desert صحراء living، wetlands orangutan إنسان الغابة. A habitat is a place where plants and animals live. البيئة هي المكان حيث يعيش الحيوان والنبات. Habitats are places like rainforests, deserts, wetlands, and polar areas. Frogs spend their times. الضفادع بتقضي أوقاتها near water بالقرب من المياه and it's time to lay their eggs ووضع البيض. Camels can والجمال تستطيع live أن تعيش، لأن كان يجي بعدها مصدر فهقول can live تستطيع أن تعيش. For 2 weeks without water لمدة أسبوعين بدون مياه. Which makes their life in the desert في الصحراء easier أسهل. أما السؤال الثاني واللي بيقول choose the correct answer اختر الإجابة الصحيحة. Is a very large area sea. A very large sea بحر كبير جدا، طبعا ده الايه ocean المحيط. It's important to look after the environment مهم ان احنا نعتني بالبيئة. The synonym of important يعني مرادف كلمة important هو essential. Essential يعني ضروري. The suffix that changes the verb visit into a person بتحول لي الفعل visit ده لشخص. هي إضافة ال OR علشان يبقى visitor زائر. The antonym of bright لامع وعكسها dark مظلم. The habitat which has lots of areas and rains منطقة فيها أمطار وأشجار دي بنسميها يا شباب rain forest غابة استوائية rain forest. We form the opposite of the word natural طبيعي. العكس منها بنجيبه ازاي يا شباب؟ بإضافة البريفكس البداية un فهقول unnatural غير طبيعي. The synonym of destroy يعني مرادف كلمة destroy هي damage يدمر. One of the 7 wonders واحدة من عجائب الدنيا السبع is the pyramids هي الأهرامات، فطبعا قلناها اهي wonders العجائب. The dog jumped over the high wall قفز فوق الحيط العالي around the house. We can replace the word wall with fence السور. We form the adjective of coast by adding the suffix coast ساحل نجيب منها صفة بإضافة ال al علشان تبقى coastal ساحلي. Warmth melted some of the polar ice. Polar here is something that is very cold منطقة باردة جدا. التمرين اللي بعد كده بيج 35 صفحة 35. Read and complete the text with the words from the following list. أكمل من القائمة living, natural, nature, think, are thinking, climbing. Grand Canyon National Park, which is 446 kilometers long, is located in the state of Arizona in the United States of America. Scientists العلماء يعتقدون that the Colorado River built this natural wonder up to 6 million years ago من 6 مليون سنة. There are few plants and animals يعيشوا living there هناك Today tourists can enjoy يستطيعوا الاستمتاع climbing the beautiful red rocks. climbing. نروح على طول السؤال الثاني. choose the correct answer. اختر الإجابة الصحيحة. is a very high area of land with a steep side. steep يعني حاد. بحافة حادة. طبعا ده يا شباب mountain الجبل. Habitats are also in danger because of pollution on the beaches على الشواطئ. طبعا دي الكوستال يعني المنطقة الساحلية. We form the adjective from the noun west علشان احولها لصفة اخدناها في الترم الأول بنضيف لها السفكس ERN عشان تبقى western. What is the synonym of strange؟ strange يعني غريب. السينونيم يعني المعنى هو uncommon غير مألوف. This natural lake is from Hurghada. طبعا is far from بعيدة عن. It's 3 hours drive. نسوق لها 3 ساعات. يبقى far بعيدة. We can change the word round. round هنحولها by adding the prefix. احولها الى verb احول round الصفه دي الى verb الى فعل باضافه القبليه surround يعني يحيط. Alexandria is coastal city. مدينه ساحليه. the antonym of coastal يعني coastal ساحلي. عكسها inland يعني على الارض او في الارض او في اليابس يعني. the entire means. the word entire means معناها complete يكمل. habitats are always cold and are often covered by ice. منطقة مغطاة بالثلج وطبعا هي برد دايما فدي البولر المنطقة القطبية. is something that makes you feel it is beautiful or amazing. طبعا هنا wonder يعني شيء من العجائب. wonder. tree is a tree which has long leaves growing at the top and no branches. ما عندهاش فروع. طبعا دي البالم تري يا شباب. النخل. بالم تري يعني النخل. من page 38 read and complete the text with the words from the following list. wildlife, around, desert, is raining, rains, rainforest. Victoria Falls is believed to be the world's largest waterfall. من أكبر الشلالات. It is near إنه بالقرب من rainforest الغابات الاستوائية. Where it حيث rains حيث تمطر every day because of the vapor rising from the waterfall بسبب بخار المية المتبخر من الشلال. There is much ويوجد كثير من wildlife الحياة البرية in this forest, so it's usual to see an elephant, zebra or a lion in the areas. عادي انك تشوف فيل او حمار وحشي او اسد في المنطقة areas around the waterfall حول الشلال. نروح للسؤال الثاني. complete the text with the correct form. اكمل بالصيغة الصحيحة. السؤال الأول بيقول this picture is drawn by me مش with me لأن احنا اتفقنا ده مبني للمجهول المفعول وبعد كده is أو are والتصريف الثالث للفعل وباي والفاعل يبقى هقول by me يعني بواسطتي. many houses in coastal areas أقول are built بنيت are built تبنى بواسطة الناس. for important wetlands are found. السنون that من المعروف أن، فهقول نون معروف تصريف ثالث من نو. Many new cars are made by robots. Are made. A lot of beaches aren't visited in winter. How many newspapers كم عدد الجرائد are sold التي تباع every day. German اللغة الألمانية is spoken. The chef cook food every day. هنا جملة عادية cooks. Egypt is visited by millions of tourists every year. Is visited. تزار. Is the mechanic check the brakes regularly بانتظام. brakes هنا الفرامل، فهقول بدل is does. These knives are used. Computers are used all over the world. He is a famous writer. He writes short stories. He writes. جملة عادية مش مبنية للمجهول ولا حاجة. A lot of cars are made in Japan. Who this letter written by? Who this letter written by? The government is built a lot of new roads. هقول build بس. The government builds. ومن page 39 39 تعال نشوف complete from the list. By meteorite with cut is cut wonder. النيزك beach is a natural wonder. أحد عجائب الدنيا السابعة. And one of the best places واحد من أفضل الأماكن to visit in Egypt اللي تزوروا في مصر. The natural pool is cut out of rock. مقطع من الصخور. Which is believed to have been shaped by a meteorite hitting the coast. It's located 8 kilometers south of مرسى علم. The pool is shaped like an eye شكل العين and filled with وممتلئ ب blue water of the Red Sea. تعال نشوف السؤال الثاني. Complete with the correct form. أكمل بالصيغة الصحيحة. أول حاجة معايا fewer magazines جمع فتاخد R والتصريف الثالث من سل هقول sold. Football is played تلعب. Volunteers ده فاعل فهقول plant a lot of trees. Rules race cars are made in Great Britain. We are taught by our teacher. A lot of useful information is found. ليه بقى is؟ علشان information كلمة مفرد فتاخد is. How much paper كم كمية الورق برضو الورق مفرد فهقول is recycled. Our beaches are visited. Rooms الحجرات are cleaned. Children in our school usually paint pictures. Squash isn't played. Millions of emails are sent. English is spoken. When is the match start? لا, when does the match start? What time are these walls usually painted? Where are coastal habitats found? Are you helped by your mom? كم عدنا مع general exercise lesson 1 and 2 ونروح على طول لصفحة 41. finish the following dialogue. أكمل هذا الحوار. داليا is reading a book. بتقرأ كتاب about the natural wonders of Egypt. عجائب مصر الطبيعية. ميرا بدأت الكلام وقالت لها hello داليا what are you doing؟ ماذا تفعلين؟ فقالت لها I am reading a book. I am reading a book about natural wonders of Egypt. Which place do you like most؟ ترى أفضل الأماكن التي فيها أكثر. قالت I like جبل national park most. قالت لها سؤال كانت الإجابة because. قالت لها إيه؟ Why do you like it؟ Why do you like it? قالت لها because it's a habitat for many animals and birds. بتسألها بقى بعد كده where is it؟ أين هي؟ فقالت لها it's between the Red Sea coast and the mountains. ما بين جبال البحر الأحمر أو ساحل البحر الأحمر والجبال. Sounds amazing. Can I borrow this book when you finish it؟ ممكن استعيره بعد ما تخلصي؟ فقالت لها ايه؟ sure. نروح للسؤال الثاني. read and complete the text with the words from the following list. lake, locate, located is located, visitors in with. only فقط 2.5 hours ساعتين ونص away from Cairo بعيدا عن القاهرة. Visitors can find one of the most beautiful places in all of Egypt. Number one, visitors. Village it in كفر الشيخ. It is located. هي تقع. يبقى it is located. هي تقع في كفر الشيخ. People can take a fishing boat in the lake في البحيرة. For an hour, taking pictures of the old fish market that looks like a house with trees. Right in. أما السؤال الثالث واللي بيقول choose the correct answer. اختر الإجابة الصحيحة. Factories pollute the air with black smoke. This means that factories environment طبعا damage بتدمر البيئة. The ground is still wet from the recent rain. The opposite of wet عكس wet هو dry. Where the locate is a verb, we can change it into a noun by adding the suffix. Locate يعني يقع. Location موقع. The number of pages in the coastal waters is synonym of decrease. مقابل كلمة decrease is seaside. Is a small green animal with long back legs that lives in or near water. Even front. Gives the opposite of important. قبل كلمة important by adding the prefix unimportant. Read with the correct form. تكتب بالصيغة الصحيحة. Coffee is grown in Brazil. Coffee is grown. Carrots are found in Australia. People who speak English in Hawaii. How is sushi made? Dogs aren't allowed in restaurants in most countries. Aren't allowed. نروح على طول لصفحة 52 والسؤال الأول. read and complete the text with words from the following list. Species has, have, length, long, scientist. تعالى نبدأ على طول ونقول Scientists علماء from منصورة University have found وجدوا out a fossil of a new species of dinosaurs in داخلة oasis in central Egypt that lived nearly 80 million years ago. عاشت من 80 مليون سنة. They call the finding an incredible discovery. The dinosaur was a plant-eating animal. يعني حيوان بيأكل النبات. It was about 10 meters in length. 10 متر في الطول. And weighed ويزن 5000 كيلوغرام. 5000 كيلو. نروح على طول للسؤال الثاني. Choose the correct answer. اختر الإجابة الصحيحة. Is the land that is below the area around us. ده طبعا depression المنخفض. هو عبارة عن أرض منخفضة عما حولها. If you someone well, you are nice to them. يبقى if you treat لو عاملت treat يعامل. The antonym of remote معناها بعيد. الانتونيم يعني العكس، فأنا عايز كلمة near قريب. The synonym of kind يعني مرادف كلمة kind عطوف. Friendly ودود. is a place where horses sleep. Stable الاسطبل والمكان الخاص بالخيول. The noun can be formed from the verb pollute. الاسم نقدر نكونه من فعل pollute بإضافة طبعا ION علشان تبقى pollution. We change the verb preserve into an adjective إلى صفة by adding بإضافة D preserved محفوظ. is a group of animal مجموعة من الحيوانات plants أو نباتات or birds of the same kind من نفس النوع. دي بسميها species فصائل. This area is wet. It is not dry. الأرض دي مبللة ليست جافة. is something that people travel in. حاجة الناس بتسافر بيها. that is pulled by a horse. تجر بالخيل. طبعا دي الكارج العربة الحنطور. بعد كده تعالى نروح على page 53 صفحة 53 والسؤال الأول معانا بيقول read and complete the text with words from the following list. Destroyed, finish, finished, wall, protect, long. The Great Wall of China سور الصين العظيم is an ancient wonder واحدة من العجائب القديمة. They finished building it أنهوا بناؤه in 1878. They built it to protect the north of Empire of China from enemy attacks. It's the longest wall that humans have ever built. It's about 21,196 kilometers long. بعد كده تعال نروح للسؤال الثاني. Choose the correct answer. اختر الإجابة الصحيحة. Is the remains of animals بقايا الحيوانات على طول دي الفصل الحفرية. To get the opposite of happy علشان أحصل على عكس كلمة happy فبقول unhappy سعيد وغير سعيد. The word species is similar in the meaning of to the word kinds أنواع. species فصائل يعني أنواع. We can change the verb cover نغير الفعل cover يغطي to give the meaning as find out علشان نقول يكتشف by adding the prefix this أقول discover يكتشف. Football is a popular sport. The antonym of popular يعني شعبي أو معروف أو محبوب وطبعا بتساوي well known أو famous لكن الانتونيم العكس uncommon غير مألوفة. I read in a magazine story. The antonym of I read an amazing story. The antonym of amazing is يعني عكس amazing. Amazing يعني wonderful يعني fantastic. طيب amazing يعني رائع، عكسها ايه؟ terrible فظيع. I want to live on a remote island. عايز أعيش في جزيرة بعيدة. I'd like to live from people. Far from بعيد عن. Far from بعيد عن. He chose to join the company as a market researcher. Researcher is the person who does research. Which of the following prefixes gives the opposite? أيهما يعطي العكس؟ طيب ري يعني again خلاص مش دي. ان ممكن formal و informal وان زي لسه قايلينها happy و unhappy يبقى B and C. The suffix النهاية changes an adjective into an adverb. تحول لي الصفة ل adverb. طبعا دي ال ly. page 56 السؤال الأول read and complete with the text with the words from the list. السؤال الأول بيقول discovered around species round are found find. White rhinos are the second largest land animal after elephant. هو تاني أكبر حيوان بعد الإيه؟ بعد الأفيال. They are found وجدوا into different areas in Africa. In 1895 about 100 animals were discovered اكتشفوا in South Africa في جنوب افريقيا. Around 18,000 animals exist خرجوا in protected areas and private nature reserves. They are the only of the 5 rhino that are not endangered. هو الفصائل التي لم تعد في خطر. نروح للسؤال الثاني. We don't know how the stones for the pyramids was carried. طبعا هنا stone يا شباب جمع فهقول ايه؟ فهقول where. The statue of Sphinx هقول هنا ده مفرد فهقول was made. The first pension in Rome was عايز بقى التصريف ثالث فهقول built. The wild animals حيوانات البرية 2 men yesterday يبقى هقول killed. وليه هنا ما حطيناش was aware؟ لأن هنا دول الفاعل هم قتلوا رجلين. Their beds was not made by them. هنا مش هينفع أقول their beds الجامعة دي وأقول was. طيب الجامع ده بياخد ايه يا شباب؟ برافو عليك بياخد where. The mistakes الأخطاء were corrected by the teacher. Who was this book written by؟ بواسطة من كتب الكتاب. When was this museum built؟ These trees were planted. The kids drive to school. لا ده حد وصلهم، الأطفال حد بيوصلهم فهقول إيه؟ were driving. America was discovered اكتشفت by Columbus. The football match was watched شوهد. A noise was made. Who broke the glass of the window؟ Were they told the news by you؟ انت قلت لهم الأخبار. روح على طول إلى page 57 57 read and complete the text with the words from the following list. معنا Rome, Cairo, built, was built, wonders, emperor. I read a book about the 7 wonders. قرأت كتاب عن العجائب السبعة of the world. One of the most amazing wonders, واحدة من العجائب دي, is the Colosseum. It was located in Rome. تقع في مدينة روما في إيطاليا. In the first century by order of the emperor. بأمر من الإمبراطور. It was built. بنيت. In the first century by order of the emperor. بأمر من الإمبراطور. نروح للسؤال الثاني. complete with the correct form. أكمل بالصيغة الصحيحة. السؤال الأول بيقول the Cairo Tower in Egypt's capital was designed. صمم. Our house was built. When was Petra named? Who was the Taj Mahal built by? The furniture was bought. The internet was invented. I passed. The Great Pyramid was built. بني. Did anyone see? Most of old buildings were destroyed. Some valuable paintings were stolen. سرقت. Did your teacher teach you how to use the passive? The class was cleaned. The bridge behind the school was built. Something woke me up. ومن صفحة 59 تعال نشوف exercise على lesson 3 and 4. Read and complete with the word from the following list. Sold story treated terrible sell meat. Black Beauty is a story. هي عبارة عن قصة by Anna Swell. It tells us about a horse in the 19th century. It was a very beautiful horse. The horse was sold to a lot of people, a lot of owners. One day he met his old friend Ginger and found that she looked terrible, and because she worked very hard and the owners treated her badly. بعد كده نروح للسؤال الثاني وعلى طول choose the correct answer from A, B, C or D. This passage is about. هذه الفقرة عن طبعا Egypt wonderful places. Egypt wonderful places. The weather is in أسوان. الطقس في أسوان sunny مشمس. In الأقصر Robert can visit the temples. أما السؤال الثاني answer the following questions. What can Robert do in Hurghada? يا ترى روبرت كان يقدر يعمل ايه في الغردقة؟ تعالوا نروح للقطعة ونعلم على ما يستطيع ان يفعله روبرت. wind surfing and go snorkeling and scuba diving. ده إجابة السؤال الرابع. أما إجابة السؤال الخامس واللي بيقول what is the best place to buy souvenirs؟ أفضل مكان لشراء الهدايا. طبعا هنا هو قال لك أهو بازار. السؤال السادس do you think Robert will enjoy his visit to Egypt؟ طبعا yes I think because Egypt has wonderful places and nice weather. ودلوقتي جه ميعادنا مع السؤال الثالث choose the correct answer. اختر الإجابة الصحيحة. A lot of fossils كثير من الحفريات are preserved in museums. They are kept well. يحفظين جيدا. Synonym of surprised مرادف كلمة surprised يعني amazed. Warm is too as large to tiny. Warm is too cold. Add the suffix to change the verb fear into an adjective. طبعا هنا differ يبقى different. The antonym of ancient is عكس كلمة ancient طبعا modern. means how long something is. طبعا ده length الطول. complete with the correct form أكمل بالصيغة الصحيحة. football is known as the most popular sport. يبقى هنا is known. The oldest house in the USA was built. Pizza is made with cheese and tomatoes. 3 people were hurt. 2 windows were broken. وعلى طول نروح للسؤال الأول والموجود في page 71 صفحة 71. Read and complete the text with the words from the following list. Pollution, were found, are found, several, numbers, middle. نبدأ على طول الفقرة اللي معانا واللي بتقول Dorcas gazelle is found in Egypt and in the Middle East وفي الشرق الأوسط. Several months without water. It can live for several months without water and with little food. The Dorcas gazelle lives in the coastal habitats and deserts of Egypt where it feeds on desert plants. These animals هذه الحيوانات once were found وجدت in the western and eastern desert of the Sinai in large numbers بأعداد كبيرة. But today there are fewer than 1000. روح على طول السؤال الثاني. choose the correct answer. اختر الإجابة الصحيحة. Is a circle in the road where there are 4 roads meet. طبعا ده round about ده التقاطع. He didn't understand the poem. لم يفهم القصيدة. So he was confused. We can replace confused by puzzled. Puzzled يعني محتار أو متحير. Some animals have thick fur to protect them from cold. Fur is something that covers their body اللي بيغطي جسمهم. The word stand can be another verb by adding the prefix under فهقول understand. The opposite of avoid يعني يتجنب. العكس بتاعها هو face يواجه. Is a small animal with a long body and tail which lives in Africa and Asia. طبعا ده المونيجوز النمس. The antonym of explain عكس explain. explain معناها يشرح. طيب عكس يشرح confuse يربك. We can add the suffix tion to the verb to get its noun. Introduce, introduction. The word has the same meaning as many. Many كثير. Several عديد. Can be a verb that means to clear up by adding the prefix x. Clear up يعني يوضح. فهقول explain يشرح. To is to make something full. طبعا هنا so there is no space for any more of something. هنا fill يملأ. روح على صفحة 72. read and complete with the words from the list. Suitable, calling, lose, cold, fur, avoid. Fennec fox are sometimes called desert foxes. يبقى cold أحيانا يسمى. Because they live in desert zones. They are night loving من محبي الليل. So لذلك avoid the day time بيتجنب النهار. avoid the day time. heat of the desert environment. The fur that covers their bodies. الفرو الذي يغطي جسمه. is thick. is suitable for life desert. مناسب لحياة الصحراء. Their large eyes and ears allow them to see and hear very easily. نروح على طول للسؤال الثاني واللي بيقول choose the correct answer. اختر الإجابة الصحيحة. Your paragraph should have a good introduction. The antonym of introduction. مضاد introduction هو conclusion الخاتمة. In danger is too, is tiny, too small. 310 مهدد. We can add the suffix to verb act to mean energetic. يبقى ال IVE علشان تبقى active نشيط. We can get the adjective from the verb differ by adding ENT, different. The population of Egypt is about 100 million. The word population means the people. التعداد السكاني. Monogamous bodies are covered by thick fur. The opposite of thick is thin. عكس كلمة thick هي thin. Crackle cats catch and eat many animals including monogos. Catch means hunt, يصطاد. The thick hair that covers the body of an animal is called fur. The problem isn't just that animals' habitats are disappearing. The antonym of disappear is appear. عكس disappear اللي هي يختفي عكسها appear يظهر. The word or a phrase that to explain things in a picture diagram. هنا ده اسمه الليبل. من صفحة 75 تعال نشوف exercise على lesson 5 and 6 ونروح على السؤال الأول. finish the following dialogue. أكمل هذا الحوار. سعيد explains the story Black Beauty to Hadir. Did you understand the meaning of the phrase Black Beauty? Black Beauty? What do you mean? I mean the owner named his horse Black Beauty. Why? لماذا? Why did he name it Black Beauty? فقالت له because it was black horse with white star on its head. I see. فهمت. I think I'll read it again. أنا هقراها مرة تانية. Do you know who is the writer of the story? تعرفي مين الكاتب؟ قالت له no, I don't. قال لها أنا swell is the writer of it. She wanted people to treat horses kindly. فقالت له that's great. نروح على طول السؤال الثاني. read and complete the text with the word from the list. hunt, tail, attack, are attacked, legs, whale. Nile crocodile is a large lizard shaped. It has 4 short legs and a long tail. وديل طويل. Its skin is rough. They use lots of cells, of calls and hisses to communicate. They eat turtles and large fish and birds. The largest Nile crocodile eat small hippos, buffaloes, and other large animals. Humans are attacked هجموا by crocodiles. Sometimes they hunt in groups. نروح للسؤال الثالث واللي بيقول choose the correct answer. اختر الإجابة الصحيحة. We can get the opposite of the verb arrange. arrange يعني يرتب. نقدر نجيب العكس من خلال by adding the prefix this. فأقول disarrange. arrange, disarrange. The word danger can be verb by adding the prefix in. فأقول in danger. The street is very busy. There are several people. The antonym of several يعني عكس كلمة several عديد فهقول none لا أحد. Although he is nearly 80, he is still very active. Synonym of active يعني active يعني energetic نشيط. Is the title of a piece of writing which is written or printed at the top of the page. طبعا ده هيبقى الهيدنج. He doesn't have a very healthy lifestyle. The meaning of lifestyle is the way he lives. الطريقة اللي هو بيعيش بيها. نيجي بعد كده للسؤال الرابع. Complete the sentence with the correct form. It's a nice photo. It by my brother 2 days ago. يبقى it was taken. I many interesting things in this unit. I learned تعلمت. Lamps and candles were used for night. A simple small house was built by a poor family. I a wonderful present for my birthday every year. I am given. والنهارده وبإذن الله مستمرين مع صفحة 80 اختبار الوحدة السابعة. ونروح على طول السؤال الأول. finish the following dialogue. أكمل هذا الحوار. بسملة doesn't understand the word carriage. بسملة مش فاهمة يعني إيه carriage. وليد بدأ يقول what is the matter؟ إيه المشكلة؟ you look worried شكلك قلقانة. فقالت له I don't understand the word carriage. قال لها it's a vehicle. فقالت له what do you mean؟ ماذا تقصد؟ فقال لها I mean a vehicle pulled by a horse or horses. عربة تجر بالخيول. فقالت له سؤال بيبدأ ب why لماذا؟ why didn't they use cars؟ ليه ما استخدموش السيارات؟ فقال لها cars weren't invented then. Do you understand now؟ فهمتي دلوقتي؟ ليه؟ فقالت له yes I see. Okay, do you want me to explain anything else؟ فقالت له thank you. روح على طول السؤال الثاني واللي بيقول read and complete the text with the word from the following list. Lens found finding include species spices species. نبدأ على طول بالفقرة. The desert iguana is found in the western USA and northern Mexico. Is found توجد. It's one of the most common species in deserts. The lizard grow up to 61 centimeter long, including the tail, مشتملة على الذيل, which is around 1.5 times the length, الطول. نقرا الفقرة ونرجع نحل الأسئلة مع بعض. على طول نروح للسؤال الأول. Choose the correct answer. اختر الإجابة الصحيحة. This passage is about. هذه الفقرة عن protecting endangered animal. حماية الحيوانات المهددة بالخطر أو الانقراض. The main purpose. الغرض الأساسي of many initiatives. للمفاوضات الكثير is to endangered species. is to save. ننقذ. According to the passage, some animals are in danger. يعني في خطر. روح بعد كده answer the following questions. How many activities are mentioned in the passage؟ كم نشاط في الفقرة؟ طبعا عندنا two activities. Climate change and humans activities destroy the animals' habitats. Explain. يلا نروح في الفقرة. Climate change and man's activities that destroy their habitats. التي دمرت بيئتهم. طبعا ده رقم 5. نروح على السؤال الأخير. Do you think that we can save endangered species؟ طبعا الإجابة تكون yes. Why؟ لماذا؟ Because of initiatives. لأنه بسبب المفاوضات. تعال نعلم عليها في الفقرة أهي. Because of an initiative in 2007 إلى reduce the number of lions. بعد كده تعال نروح للسؤال الرابع. Choose the correct answer. Is a large piece of rock or metal from space that has landed on earth. قطعة صخرية هبطت على الأرض من السماء، فده الميتورايت. We can get the noun for a person who of the word tour بإضافة ال ist عشان يبقى tourist سائح. We add the prefix to give the adjective round. Sir عشان تبقى surround. The synonym of discover is مرادف كلمة discover يكتشف find out. The antonym of destroy. destroy يعني يدمر، عكسها protect يحمي. They bought a new product on the market. A product is something that is sold. الشيء الذي يباع. روح للسؤال الخامس. We sent a formal email yesterday. مش هينفع send ولكن sent. The pyramids every month يبقى are visited. The high heat causes the forest fire caused the forest fire last month. caused علشان الفورست عشان last month. A lot of new projects are done in Egypt. The telephone was invented. أشكر لكم طيب المتابعة والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.